If anyone has any doubt, any question or anything, then please ask me. Okay, without any hesitation. Um, Okay, no problem. I think everyone has clear. Everyone has all concept has been cleared. So, what was the last topic which we have discussed in the last class? Can anyone tell?
Function, sir.
So, we have covered the function parts. Okay, so basically, who was not in the last class, please get all the things which we have covered in the functions. Basically, one more time, functions are simple. You can assume that simple as a machine. We provide some input and it gives some output. Sometimes does not give any output. Basically, this one is the type of thing which we are returning from here. So you can see that we have the name of our function as a sum, and this function takes int a, int c, and int b, and this is the optional positional parameter. Basically, who has missed the last class will need some work to understand these things. Okay, so I will not discuss these things for now. You can discuss them. So after functions, we have to cover that thing. We have to cover the collection parts. So starting in the collection, we have the first thing to discuss is lists. So starting from the void main, all our code will be in the void main. So what is a list? List is a basically collection of elements of same type which has been described, and these are separated by comma. You can see here we have used to separate them by a comma, and the name of the list is names. It contains string type values. You can see here all the things are string here. If I try to add some integer value, you can see that there is a error. Basically, it's saying this the element type int can't be assigned to a type to the assigned to the list type string. So you can see here I have already defined that this list will be a string type. So that's why we can't add any string in any int in this list of string. As you can see here, I have made this 6 as a string and it is okay to add it. Okay. So this is how we describe a list. If I don't add this thing here, this is the type. If I don't add, you can see that this is a dynamic type of list. And in dynamic type of list, I can put anything. You can see here I can put integer, double, boolean. Okay. So, but we are specifying here the type of the list, so we will not add anything in the list as it is a string type list. And this is a initialized list and it can be growable. If I want to add some data in list, I can add it. and I can add it through the method of list, which is I'm using the list here and calling a dot add. Basically, this is a method or function. You can suppose it's same for now. We will later discuss difference between the method and function, but both are technically same. There is a very little difference between the function and the methods. For now, you can suppose both as method and function are same. Okay. So on the name, we are calling a method add, and inside add we are providing a string value. Okay, and if I move my cursor to the add, you can see here adds value. This is the value which has I given here in the add function. You can see this is a void type of function. Its name is add, and it takes string value. Okay, this string will be came from here. Let's suppose if I don't give it the type string here, it will be automatically defined as a dynamic. Okay, and now if I move my cursor here, you can see here it is a dynamic value. So it's change its uh, data type depending upon whether on which type of list we are working on. Here is the names list, which is a dynamic list. And if I want to add something in names list, the add function will be take it here a dynamic type. You can see here it is taking value as a dynamic type. Adds value to the end of this list. Adding to the end of this list, extending the length by one. The list must be growable. So only condition is that the list should be growable. If our list should not be growable, then we can't add something. What is growable? We will discuss in the next line. Okay, so let's make it same. It was earlier. You can see here, this is the void function. Add is the name of the function. It takes value, and the value here is a type of string. Basically, this value comes from here. Okay, so I'm adding this thing in the names list, and if we will print this on our console, we will see we will see nothing. Let's run it again. So you can see now Sanojaja, Jordan, Sachin Kumar, and Sony added in the last and extending the length by one. Okay, and how we can get the length of a list? Here you can use so many methods and properties. Basically, adding a dot, you can access these so many things on this list one by one. No such method of where type, where to string. You can learn them by yourself by getting it here, and you will get the idea what this thing does. Takes while, returns lazy, travel, and all the other things. You can see here there are so many things. So to get the length of the list, we can simply get it by length property. You can see here we have a length property, and if I write the length, it will provide me the length of the list. You can see here the length of the list is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 has been printed here. And let's suppose I want to get the first index, any of the index from the list, then what should I do? Simply, I will write print names and value at the index 0. So now if I run this, you can see here I have written the names and after that added a square bracket and provided here a integer. So basically what this gives us, this basically provides us the value on the zeroth index. So in the list or anything in the programming languages, the number starts from 0, not from the 1. Here the hero is the 0, not the 1. I am number 1, but in the programming I am number 0. Okay. So it starts from here and its index is 0. So I have simply written names. I have simply written here the names and the zeroth value, zeroth index. So if I run this code, you will see Sanuj Raya at the zeroth index. If suppose the length is 4, so if I write 4, then there will be a error. You can see here unhandled exception, invalid value, not in the range exclusive range. We have the index from 0 to 3. You can see here starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, and this is 3. We have added at the last. So the list has only 3 index and we are calling the fourth index. That why it shows us error not in the exclusive range of 0 to 3. 4. 4 is not in the exclusive range of 0 to 3. That's why it's showing us error. So if I just add another value, let's suppose I add bookcase here, and if I run it again, you will see location printed here and the length has been again extended by 1. So this is how we get the index or the values at any index from the list. Okay. So now let's move on this next topic. Is my voice clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So the next topic is immutable list. Basically, what we have seen here, if the list must be growable. Okay, so what list? This is the basic list, and this is a growable. And if we add constant here at any list, this becomes immutable or ungrowable. Okay, you can see here we have added a constant. इसकी तरक्की से सब जलने लगे थे तो इसको कांस्टेंट डाल दिया लोगों ने तो ये बेचारा रह गया पीछे ठीक है तो constant we can add to make any list immutable or to make it at a fixed length. Okay, and now I have added a try catch. Just for now you can understand that we are trying to do this thing. If this done, then there is nothing will be happen, means there is no error will be happen. But if this does not done, then we should have a error, and this error will not break our code. We will get on the console directly on the return. Or just remove this for you. you will get a better idea of what I'm trying to do. So you can see here this new names is a constant list and I am trying to add something in this list. So now let's run this and you can see here unsupported operation cannot add to a unmodifiable list. You can see here unmodifiable list. We can't add something in this list. Okay. So now this try catch block. We will discuss try catch in later tutorials. Okay. This is the ingrowable or immutable list. We can't add anything in the list. Let's comment this out. And now if I run this, we are not adding anything. The error will go now. Okay. So the next topic is how to add two lists. Okay. So to adding two lists, we use spread operators. What are spread operators? These three dots are spread operators. This is our list. You can see here we have a new names. This is a list, and we are adding this list inside this list at the beginning. Okay, so to add this list inside our list, we have to use three dots. What is does? It basically removes these brackets in the lame language. This basically removes these square brackets and treats them as a single entity or single item and then add it to list. So you can see here we have added this one Sanoj Raja Jordan Sachin and then Sony Vinita Nidita. Okay. So is there any question in anyone's mind? Then please let me ask.
Sir, I have one question. Their names to equal to, then you put three dots, then new names. Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, why we put three dots here? Sir, your voice is not coming.
These three dots are spread operators. These three dots are spread operators. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you hear me now? So
Yes,
these
sir.
three dots are spread operators. So these three dots are spread operators, and we are trying to add. This is a list. This is a list. Inside here, this is also a list. You can see and here, this is also a list. So to add a list inside another list, we can simply inside another list. We can simply add this list inside another list. Add this list inside another list by using these three dots. What basically these three dots make basically them these separate three dots make them without separate list without spreads them basically spreads फैला देता है इन लोगों को basically spreads फैला देता है इन लोगों को घुसा मार के
Okay, sir.
ठीक है
Okay, sir.
ठीक है
I have a question, sir. I have a question, sir. Sir, you using string. You using string. मतलब आपने इस पूरी लिस्ट को जो है वो स्ट्रिंग से बाउंड कर दिया कि स्ट्रिंग अगर हम स्ट्रिंग की जगह इंट ऐड कर दें और नंबर्स को हम लिस्ट में प्रिंट करवाना चाहें तो ये पॉसिबल है
पॉसिबल है बिल्कुल आप ही करके दिखाओ आप स्क्रीन शेयर कर लो मैं बताता हूँ अच्छी है
error.
मेरा ही कनेक्शन चला गया। तो एज डॉट लेंथ का फिर सेमी कॉलन। आवाज आ रही है आपको क्लियर?
जी।
हेलो
जी।
हाँ, लेंथ के बाद सेमी कॉलन और आई प्लस प्लस।
सेमीकोलन आई प्लस। नो सर एरर। एक ब्रैकेट मिस थी।
ठीक है, अब इसके बाद वो जो फोर लूप का है ना, उसके अंदर एज लिखा ही हुआ है आपने। एज के अंदर स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट लगा दो और आई डाल दो। यहाँ
प्रिंट के अंदर सर
प्रिंट के अंदर जो एज है ना,
जी
उसके अंदर स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट लगाओ।
स्क्वायर
नहीं
ब्रैकेट
उसके बाद लगाना था एज के बाद।
अच्छा जी
ओपन क्लोज पूरा है एज के बाद। हाँ, अब यहाँ पे लिख दो आई बस। एक एक्स्ट्रा ब्रैकेट हो गया वो हटा देना और आई लिख दो बस।
जी सर वर्क करके है।
लेकिन वो बड़ा गंदी तरीके से है, ऐसे तो नहीं आना चाहिए था इसका। So in dynamic list, I can put anything here as I can false. Boolean, integer, double. You can see here I can put everything different data type inside a list if I don't define anywhere. So this is by default the dynamic list. And inside the dynamic list you can assign anything.
Sure.
Okay. Any another question? Okay, no problem. And going further. So inside the list we have different functions, different methods. You can say like suppose I want something. Let's suppose I know the this value is inside the list. I already know this value is inside the list, but I don't know what index it is. So to find the index, I can use nums2 dot index of, and here I can use it. Here I can use trim index of is so now you can see the index of this is calling the list names2 dot of index will the return us integer. Here we have given the element is Sony, and this list will return us integer. What this list says, the first index of element in the list. This will gives us the first index. Suppose we have multiple Sonys in this list, so it will return us the first index. At first index where Sony will find in the list. So let's run this and see what the output is. The index of Sony is 3. Okay. So you can practice a lot. There are so many things. Who got in a dot you can see there are so many things. You can reverse. You can get the first index of this list. What is the value at first index? You can find it. Is this list is empty or not empty? Add all. Okay, and I can also use add all to add multiple things inside list. Okay, there are so many things you can practice. Contains, does this list contains a specific thing or not? Element add. Okay, there are a lot of things you can see here in the list. Okay, also I want to discuss some advanced topics here. The first one is which we have not covered yet in the list. Wait for a moment. I just find the thing. In the list section, in the for loop section, you have seen that we have not covered these two things, the for each and dot map. So we will discuss it now in the list section. Already we have covered it, standard loop, for in loop, while loop and do while loop. Also the for in loop will be also covered there. So you can see here this thing has an error. So let's see what the error is showing us. You can simply get an error and simply resolve an error. Basically what this error saying us, the value of type list dynamic can't be assigned to a variable of list string. So the dynamic list type can't be assigned to a string. Here we are trying to assigning a dynamic list to a string type of list. So we will again add here the string type. So this will be this error goes out. Okay, so now here you can see there is no error. So let's understand what was the thing. The for in loop basically we use lists type data. Basically here string name. Name is a element of this names list. This is Sanojaya Jordan and Sachin Kumar at certain point it changes its value. For the first iteration it will be Sanoj Raja. For the second iteration it will be Jordan. And the last iteration it will be Sachin Kumar. Okay. This is the element of this list. And we are simply printing this. Here we don't have to add the plus int or int I equal to 0, int I less than and other thing. We can simply use this in list type of values. Okay. After that we have for each loop. Basically, what
Basically,
for
what
each loop
for
is a,
each loop is a,
you have
you
already
have
known the
already known the
arrow function.
arrow
Basically,
function.
in the
Basically, in the
function part,
function
we have
part,
discussed
we have
about the
discussed
arrow
about the
function.
arrow function.
So you can see
So
here,
you can see
this
here,
is the
this is the
names
names
list,
list,
and here we are
and here
calling
we
a
are calling a
method,
method,
a function
a
for
function
each.
for each.
So this
So
for
this
each,
for
what
each,
does it
what does
takes?
it takes?
It takes
It
another
takes another
function, which is a
function, which
void
is a
type of
void type
function.
of
You can
function.
see here,
You can see here,
void
void
function string.
function string.
So it is a
So it
type
is a
of
type
void.
of
It
void.
return
It
type as a
return type
void,
as a void,
and this is a
and this is a
function which
function
takes
which
a
takes a
string.
string.
And where
And where
this strings
this
comes from?
strings comes from?
Basically, it comes
Basically, it
from the
comes from the
this.
this.
The element
The
which
element
is of
which is
type,
of type,
this will be
this will
considered
be
as
considered
that
as
type.
that type.
Okay.
Okay.
Suppose this
Suppose
list was
this
a
list
int,
was a
so
int, so
this is a
this is a
void
void
function which takes
function which
int.
takes
Okay.
int. Okay.
So this
So
value
this
totally
value
depends
totally
on whether
depends on whether
on which type
on
of
which
list
type
we
of
are
list we are
using this
using this
method,
method,
a function.
a function.
So
So
here you can
here
see
you can see
this is a
this is
simple
a simple
function
function
without any
without
name.
any name.
We simply
We
write a
simply write a
function.
function.
If I just
If I just
copy it
copy it
and
and
try to write
try to
here,
write
you
here,
can
you
see
can see
some.
some.
How you can see
How you
that
can see that
this is the
this
name
is the
of the
name of the
function,
function,
and if
and
I add
if
here
I add
void,
here void,
you will get
you
totally
will
what
get
is
totally
this.
what is this.
This is a
This is a
function.
function.
This function
This
has a
function
void
has a
type of
void type of
return type.
return type.
Name is
Name is
sum. It
sum. It
takes
takes
name as a
name as a
parameter, which is
parameter,
of
which is of
dynamic type. We have
dynamic type.
not
We have
defined here
not
the type,
defined
so
here the
it
type, so it
automatically takes the
automatically takes
dynamic
the
type.
dynamic type.
And what is
And
does?
what is does?
This
This
returns a
returns
print
a print
statement.
statement.
Okay.
Okay.
And why
And why
void? Because
void?
print is
Because
also
print
a
is
void
also a
statement.
void statement.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
So
is how we
this is
write a
how we write a
function.
function.
So this
So this
without the
without
function
the
without
function
name is
without name is
known as
known as
anonymous function.
anonymous function.
So for the
So for the
simplicity,
simplicity,
less
less
lines, and for
lines,
better
and for better
readability,
readability,
we use
we
here
use here
anonymous function,
anonymous function,
the function
the
without
function without
any name.
any name.
So here
So here
we are taking
we
a
are
string
taking a
value.
string value.
Basically, this name
Basically,
is
this name
again
is again
element of
element
this
of this
list,
list,
and this will
and this
return
will return
print
print
name plus
name plus
prashad
prashad,
plus
plus
basically used
basically
to
used to
add
add
string inside
string
this,
inside this,
and we are
and we
using
are
here
using here
space. So
space. So
any name
any name
space prashad
space
will be
prashad will be
added here.
added here.
Let's run this.
Let's run this.
So you can
So
see
you
here
can see here
after the
after the
locate
location,
Manoj Raja
Manoj Raja
plus
plus
Prashad,
Prashad,
Jordan plus
Jordan
Prashad,
plus Prashad,
Sachin Kumar
Sachin
plus
Kumar
Prashad,
plus
Sony
Prashad,
Prashad,
Sony Prashad,
Lokesh Prashad.
Lokesh Prashad.
Okay,
Okay,
so we have
so we
changed
have
all the
changed all the
surnames to
surnames
Prashad.
to Prashad.
And what we are
And what
doing,
we are
we are
doing,
just
we are
doing the
just
print
doing the
statement.
print statement.
So this is
So
the
this
for
is the
loop.
for loop.
Basically, we
Basically,
can
we
use
can
for
use
on
for on
each element
each
of this
element of
list.
this
So
list.
that's why
So
its
that's
name
why
as
its
for
name
loop.
is for loop.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
Let's
understand the another
understand the another
function, which is
function,
dot
which is
map.
dot map.
Again here, the
Again here,
dot
the
map
dot map
basically it
basically
returns
it
a
returns
iterable.
a iterable.
Iterable you can
Iterable, you
suppose
can
a
suppose a
type of list,
type
but
of
in a
list,
raw
but in a
format.
raw format.
Okay, raw
Okay,
form
raw
of
form of
list, or
list, or
the things
the
which
things which
iterate,
iterate
basically
basically
repeats,
repeats
is
is
iterable. Okay,
iterable. Okay.
so here we have
So here we
assigned
have
something
assigned something
to this
to
function.
this function.
So you can
So
see
you
here,
can see here,
starting from here,
starting from here.
first we have
First
taken
we
the
have taken the
names,
names,
dot map,
dot map,
and dot map
and dot
function
map
takes
function takes
an
an
anonymous function.
anonymous function.
You can see here,
You can
this is
see
the
here, this
same
is the same
like the previous
like the
one.
previous one.
What it takes,
What it
this
takes,
takes the
this
names
takes the names
and and it returns name dot split. Split basically use to split the any string inside two characters. You can see here var string hello world and string this one dot split. Split is used to split from the empty space. So what it does, this will simply splits the hello world in hello and world, the two lists. Okay. So we are using this on empty, not an empty space on every character. So what the name this was basically it breaks every character PRASAD. Every character will be split and it will be converted to list. And after that we are calling the first element of this list. This will become a list. You can see here list of string, and we are calling the first on this list of string. So what the first returns? Basically returns the first element of the list. Okay. So we will get the first thing, and this will do for every name in the names list. And at the end, this was returning iterable. So we are just converting to a list, and we are here assigning it to a list. First letter in names list. Okay. And after that, we are just printing it. And now you can see here in the console. This is the first letter in names list. S J J S L L. Okay. So is there any question here in the list section? Dot map and for each. Ask your doubts. So it will be clear to everyone.
हेलो
Yes. Ask.
ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आया ये
कौन सी लाइन समझ में नहीं बताओ आप?
ये वाली
ये वाली कौन सी वाली? उंगली रख के बता दो मैं समझ जाऊंगा।
सर डॉट मैप फंक्शन एक बार रिपीट करते ना।
डॉट मैप वाला है और ऊपर वाला है जो फॉर ईच वाला है।
फॉर ईच और डॉट मैप। देखो वापस से आसान भाषा में समझाता हूं। इंग्लिश वालों को समझ आ गया। एवरीवन हु इज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी अंडरस्टैंड दिस कॉन्सेप्ट्स।
सर फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर दो।
वो तो कर ही रहा हूं मैं हिंदी में, रुको। तो देखो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है बेसिकली नेम्स नाम की एक लिस्ट है। उस पे हमने मेथड जैसा हम कॉल कर रहे थे वैसी है। यहाँ कहाँ किया था हमने मेथड ऊपर यहाँ पे इंडेक्स ऑफ किया था ना। तो ये ऐसा ही है। यही मेथड हम कॉल कर रहे थे। तो इसकी जगह एक और मेथड जो कि फॉर ईच। फॉर ईच क्या है? एक वाइड टाइप का मेथड है। फॉर ईच इसका नाम है और ये पैरामीटर में एक फंक्शन लेता है। समझ रहे हो? एक फंक्शन लेता है ये। जैसे हम नॉर्मल यहाँ पे स्ट्रिंग दे रहे थे, इंट दे रहे थे। स्ट्रिंग से बड़े के एक फंक्शन लेता है। समझ रहे हो? ये फंक्शन लेने वाला फंक्शन है। इनपुट लेता था वो याद है ना। आउटपुट इसका क्या है? वॉइड है। फंक्शन एज अ इनपुट ये लेता है। और ये फंक्शन क्या है? वॉइड फंक्शन है और स्ट्रिंग लेता है ये। तो वही तो किया हमने फंक्शन है। इसका कोई नाम नहीं है। अनाथ है ये। तो अनाथ फंक्शन का कोई नाम नहीं था। तो इसको इसने अपना लिया। तो अब यहाँ पे ये वाला जो है फंक्शन ये इसको ये जो है ये फंक्शन को ये स्ट्रिंग ये दे रहा है, और ये जो नेम्स है ये इसी के अंदर का हर एक एलिमेंट होगा जो एक एक करके लेगा, और ये एलिमेंट लेके फंक्शन है पूरा, उसको आसान भाषा में नीचे समझ लो एक बार। नाम देते हैं इसका कुछ भी। ये तो समझ आ रहा है ना फंक्शन क्या है। ये एफडीजीज का नेम है, उसको एक पैरामीटर मिलता है जो कि डायनेमिक टाइप का है नेम, और सिंपली क्या कर रहा है उस डायनेमिक टाइप डेटा में ये स्ट्रिंग ऐड कर दे रहा है। इतना सबको क्लियर है?
यस।
किसी को यहाँ डाउट है तो बताओ।
नो सर।
किसी और को किसी को तो होना चाहिए यहाँ डाउट। किसी को नहीं है। चलो मतलब सबने अटेंड करके फंक्शन वाली क्लास। ठीक है, इतना हम समझ गए ना। अब इसके बाद देखो यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया है। यही फंक्शन हम इस फंक्शन के अंदर कॉल कर बस। और ये फोर क्या करता है, ये फंक्शन को इसके हर एक एलिमेंट को कॉल कर देगा।
हर एक एलिमेंट के साथ ये
और इस फंक्शन में क्या कर रहा है, हर एक जो ये एलिमेंट है उसमें प्रसाद ऐड करा दे रहे हैं। वही इसने करा है यहाँ पे। तनुज राजा जॉर्डन प्रसाद ऐड कर दिया। सबको प्रसाद मिल गया। ठीक है। अब किसी को दिक्कत हो तो बताओ यहाँ। किसी को भी कोई दिक्कत हो तो बताओ यहाँ, दोबारा बता दूंगा मैं। देखो अगर पूछ लोगे तो इज्जत कम नहीं होगी, बरकरार रहेगी। देखो लेकिन जरूरी है समझना। समझ में नहीं आया तो पूछो वापस से। सब सेम लेवल के हैं, किसी से मत डरो, बराबर है। सब वही है, किसी को कुछ नहीं आता, पूछ लिया करो। चलो ठीक है आप सब, मैं सोच रहा हूँ समझ में आ गया सबको। नेक्स्ट वाले में क्या है, नेक्स्ट वाले में भी यही फंक्शन है ना। इतना तो सब समझ पा रहे हो इजीली। ये फंक्शन क्या है, ये नेम्स लेता है और नेम्स को स्प्लिट कर देता है, तोड़ देता है हर एक कैरेक्टर में। समझ रहे हो? हर एक कैरेक्टर के बाद तोड़ेगा, क्योंकि हमने इसकी जो है तोड़ने वाली इसमें हमने कुछ डिफाइन नहीं किया। तो ये हर एक कैरेक्टर के बाद जो भी नेम्स के अंदर हर एक सिंगल कैरेक्टर के बाद तोड़ देगा, उसको लिस्ट में रख लेगा। ठीक है। अब उस लिस्ट के हमने उसका फर्स्ट कॉल किया है, तो फर्स्ट क्या करेगा, हमें रिटर्न कर देगा उसका फर्स्ट एलिमेंट क्या है। यही तो है फर्स्ट एलिमेंट। समझ रहे हो? हर एक लिस्ट के फर्स्ट एलिमेंट यही तो है। एस जे एस एल। तो ये दे देगा यहाँ पे सब फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है ना। इतना तो समझ में आ गया सबको। अब वही क्या है, मैप क्या करेगा, इस फंक्शन को इसके हर एक एलिमेंट कॉल करेगा। वही किया और एक ट्रिपल रिटर्न डॉट मैप ही ट्रिपल रिटर्न करता है। ट्रिपल एक रॉ टाइप है लिस्ट का, मतलब रॉ लिस्ट का ये दादा पर दादा आता है। समझ गए? प्रीवियस जनरेशन है, ये मॉडर्न लोग हो चुके हैं। है ना, ये पुराने जमाने के लोग हैं, मॉडर्न है, तो इनका तालमेल नहीं बैठेगा। तो जो पुराने वालों को था, तो उसको हमने पावर दे दी और नए जमाने का बना दिया। ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे इतना तो समझ में आ गया। अब यहाँ पे ये चीज जो हमने करी ना, ये पूरी चीज रिटर्न कर दी थी, उसको हमने लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। अब ये पूरी एक लिस्ट है। टू लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट करते ही यहाँ पे अगर पढ़ोगे तो ये टू लिस्ट क्या करता है, क्रिएट्स अ लिस्ट कंटेनिंग द एलिमेंट ऑफ दिस इटरेबल। ये जो इटरेबल है, जो पुराने जमाने का एक लिस्ट है, उसके अंदर जो भी एलिमेंट है उसको क्रिएट कर देगा एक लिस्ट में, जो वही सारी चीजों को रखेगा। समझ गया। तो इन सभी चीजों को लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट कर देगा। ये जो पूरी एक लिस्ट है और लिस्ट ऑफ स्ट्रिंग है वो भी, तो हम उसको इस लिस्ट में असाइन नहीं करा सकते हैं बिल्कुल। तो वही चीज हमने यहाँ पे लिस्ट बना ली जो कि स्ट्रिंग टाइप की थी। फर्स्ट लेटर्स इन नेम्स लिस्ट उसका नाम था। नाम जितने बड़े हो सके रखा करो, समझ में आने चाहिए। कोई अगर नया बंदा पढ़े उसको। यहाँ पे तुम अगर सब में से कोई भी पढ़ेगा तो इजीली समझ जाएगा। फर्स्ट लेटर इन नेम्स। अच्छा, नेम्स लिस्ट के फर्स्ट लेटर की लिस्ट है ये। ठीक है, तो इस पूरी लिस्ट को मैंने असाइन करा लिया एक नई लिस्ट में इस नाम की, और मैंने इस पूरी लिस्ट को प्रिंट करा लिया। यही तो किया है। अब ये करना गलत है तो बताओ। समझ आ गया सबको? अब नहीं आया तो बताओ। नेम ऑफ सेट। So basically set is a unordered collection of unique items. Just like a list, but unique and unordered. So basically what it means that the set will all have a unique. Duplicate is not allowed inside set. So how we define set? This should define a right here the set. Again the type of set. What name of set equal to. And inside the list we have used the square bracket. But for defining a set, we have these curly braces. And inside this we have separate every element with comma. Okay. Let's suppose I want to duplicate some values inside set. If I copy this and print it again, you can see two elements in set iterate should not be change or remove duplicate. So this is the unique feature of set. Basically we can't add any duplicate values in the set. And let's run this. You can see here. This is how it's spent. And there are also so many functions with the set. Adding dot, you can see here. This also has a add all, cast, clear. The same method is also in the previous list. Basically, what clears every element inside the list. Okay, so we have cleared the list and we want to print it again. So what you will see here. First we have some elements inside our set. After that we have clear by calling dot clear, and this has been cleared from the set. So it does not contain any value. Okay. So this is how we can use set. And there are and
Lot
there
of
are
many
lot of
functions.
many functions. You can see here add
You
first,
can see
where
here add
first,
first, where first,
for each, for
for
each is also here.
each is also here.
Join is basically
Join
opposite
is
of
basically opposite of
split. Basically, what
split.
it
Basically, what
does, it's
it does,
join
it's
the
join the
values.
values.
Okay.
Okay.
If I use names dot
If I use
join,
names dot join,
you can see here we have used
you
the
can see here
join
we have
here.
used the
So
join
what
here.
this will do,
So what
this will
this will
add
do,
all
this will
the
add all
things here.
the things here.
Let's run and see what
Let's
it
run and see
does.
what it does.
We have added here
We
nothing,
have
so
added
that's
here
why it
nothing,
has
so
not
that's why
joined
it has
anything.
not joined anything.
There must be something which
There
we are
must be
missing here
something
in the
which we
join
are missing
function.
here in the join function.
You can go and Google
You
this out,
can go
what
and
this
Google this
thing
out, what
does.
this thing does.
Basically, it's join all the
Basically, it's
things,
join all the
but
things,
we are not
but
able to run
we
it
are
here.
not able to run it here.
Let's give me some minutes
Give
to
me some minutes to
find out what it.
find out what
Let's
it
see.
is missing.
Saroj, is this a method or a function? Names1.join.
Basically, join is a method of
तो
type
print के अंदर आएगा ना वो फिर
करके यस वही छोटी सी चीज हम कहीं ना कहीं मिस कर रहे थे ना, तो हम इस पर भी कर लेंगे कहीं ना कहीं। तो ज्वाइन तो कर दे रहा था लेकिन एट द एंड रिमूव भी कर दे रहा था, so that's why we are not getting the point what this was doing. So you can see here Sachin Kumar has already space, that's why you can see here space, and after Kumar has been added to Sanoj and Raja with Sony and everyone has been joined. So this is the join function. We can use this to join the strings. Basically it was joining the thing, but we are not assigning the join to anything. So how to write this outside of a print statement? Let's take a string. The join string. Now I can print the join string. That time I was joining these things but not assigning any variable. So after joining we are adding the same thing. That's why this was not printing here in the join. Okay. So you can now see a join. So you can also go and Google all the things and learn by yourself. As much as you use your own brain, your skills will be improved. Okay. So let's come to the our topic. Basically, sets. This is the basic difference between the sets. Unordered collection of unique items. You can't add any duplicate items inside a list. And how to define an empty set? Write the set here at the type which you want to be, name of the set, and empty brackets. If you don't define this, you can see here we are using runtime type. What is this? Representation of runtime type of object. What type of this object is? You can see here we have a compact linked hash set. Just ignore this thing. You will see here this is a set type of integer, and here if you ignore this you will see map of dynamic. The another topic is map. So if you don't use the set here, and if you just do this with var, you can see here this is a set of int, and this is a map, dynamic. So what the map is? Map is basically a data key value pair, like a list. You can see here like a map, unlike a map. Basically, map is a only value pairs, unique items. You can see here unique items. But map is a key value pair. How does a map looks? Basically, you can write a name. Name is the key. Node is the value. Okay. So this is the key value pair. This is the key and value, and it is a key value pair. So this is the map, and we will discuss it in the next class. So we have finished our today's class. Hope everyone has got complete idea of list and set. Is there any question in anyone's mind? Then please ask.
or you can leave